What's up, everyone? It is your host, Ghost, coming to you live with another wonderful video. How's everyone doing today? I am really exhausted. I haven't gotten to bed yet. I think this is just going to be a short, like 30-minute video. I'm just going to talk about like three things today. And I might even get to the third one. I might. Yeah. Sorry. But yeah, I'm super exhausted. I haven't even gone to bed today. Because whenever I work late, if I go to take a go to sleep before my show, I don't want to get up. So I just can't win apparently. Sorry. Anyways, make sure you follow me at official W Ghost on X. It's the best way to find out when I go live and everything. Check me out. Follow my Rumble channel, rumble.com/with-ghost, and then my gaming channel, of course, rumble.com/gaming-with-ghost. YouTube, Twitch, twitch.tv/official-with-ghost. That's everywhere you can find me. All right. So this was breaking news last night. The Colorado Supreme Court has disqualified Trump from the 2024 ballot. Let's look at this article. So the Colorado Supreme Court has disqualified former President Trump from appearing on the state's ballot in 2024. Disqualifications which was made under the 14th Amendment of the United States Constitution is related to Capitol riot on January 6, 2021. Tuesday's 4-3 ruling, so they just barely made this ruling, is stayed until January 4th because of likely appeals. 3 justices on the Supreme Court dissented. We did not reach this conclusion lightly, the court's majority wrote. We are mindful of the magnitude and the weight of the question now before us. We are likewise mindful of our solemn duty to apply law without fear or favor and without being swayed by public reaction to the decision that the law mandates we reach. We're going to during a speech in Waterloo, Ohio, on Tuesday night, Trump did not address the Colorado ruling, but said crooked Joe Biden and the far left lunatics are desperate to stop us by any means. They are willing to violate the U.S. Constitution at levels never seen before in order to win this election. And Joe Biden is a threat to democracy. They're weaponizing law enforcement for high-level election interference because we are beating them so badly in the polls. This is true. So Stephen Chu, Trump's campaign spokesman, in a statement that wrote in a statement that an appeal would be filed on Tuesday. Unsurprisingly, the all-Democrat appointed Colorado Supreme Court has ruled against Trump. I mean, to be fair, not all of them did. It was a 4-3, so it was it wasn't that close of it. I mean, it wasn't that it was a close decision. President Trump supported a Soros-funded left-wing group scheme to interfere in an election on behalf of crooked Joe Biden by removing President Trump's name from the ballot and eliminating the rights of Colorado voters to vote for the candidate of their choice. Democratic Party leaders are in a state of paranoia over the growing dominant lead President Trump has amassed in the polls. They have lost faith in the failed Biden presidency and now doing everything they can to stop the voters from throwing them out of office next November. The Colorado Supreme Court issued a completely flawed decision tonight, and we will swiftly file an appeal to the United States Supreme Court and a concurrent request for a stay of this deeply undemocratic decision. We have full confidence that the U.S. Supreme Court will quickly rule in our favor and finally put an end to these un-American lawsuits. So there we go. I highly recommend you check out Ricardo Law's channel. He broke this down. I think he had some very thoughtful insights on it. Sorry. Here's the thing. I don't think the state of Colorado really has the ability to disqualify a president Like the Secretary of the State can, like, qualify and disqualify candidates, but they're unambiguous, like, disqualifications. Like, for instance, they can disqualify someone who's 27 because you have to be 35 to run for president. They can disqualify if you're not a natural born citizen. They disqualify you. These are unambiguous disqualifications. If you're not this, then this. When it comes to the so-called insurrection, it's not very clear on it, because the amendment itself isn't very clear on it. And also the insurrection that they're calling isn't a very clear insurrection. There's been no federal charges against Trump. They had to do like some sort of civil charge to try and like get it, I guess. I'm been paying that again. Watch for Kata Law's channel. He does a really good deep dive on this. I'm too exhausted to really try right now. I'm so fucking tired. I don't even know why I did a show. That's so tired now. Anyway. But this is a federal election. I don't think the state of Colorado has the ability really to actually disqualify a candidate, because if that was the case, then I'm sure there's plenty of ways red states could disqualify Joe Biden. Let's be honest. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure this will get quickly overturned, and it appears that all this is yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'm sure this is going to get overturned really quickly. I don't think this is a decision for a state Supreme Court. I think it's more of a decision for the U.S. Supreme Court, and no one's really found Trump like guilty of any insurrection. Like his insurrection, like what has he done what did he do that was an insurrection or assisting an insurrection? What did he do? Because he kept saying he said during the whole January 6th thing, be peaceful, go home, stop, be peaceful, voice your opinions peacefully. When the transfer of powers came, he did peaceful transfer of powers. He left office. Like, so I really don't understand how you can call him doing an insurrection when he didn't really do an insurrection. He just was like, he was like, hey, all right, you won. I think you stole it, but you won. So here, like, he didn't stick around in office. He didn't call in the troops to try and keep them in office or anything like that. He didn't do nothing. He left office. Like, when it was time for him to leave office, he left office. I mean, they keep trying to go with like, oh, he's questioning the integrity of elections. So does everyone who loses an election. They all question it. Every Democrat has done it. So I really don't understand. But yeah, again, I don't think a state really has the ability or to interfere in a federal election like that by removing a candidate's name. Because, like I said, what kind of precedent does that set? I'm pretty sure you will see plenty of. You could find plenty of reasons to disqualify Joe Biden. So. All right. I'm gonna watch this real quick. Vivek, the man Vivek, is really against this apparently, and he has something to say about it.
They have just tried to bar President Trump from the Colorado ballot using an unconstitutional maneuver that is a bastardization of the 14th Amendment to our U.S. Constitution. This was a provision, Section 3, that was designed to bar Confederate members, people who switched to the Confederacy, from actually being able to serve. That's very different than what's at issue here, to say the least. This is a hollowed out husk of what the country was built on. The basic principle that we, the people, select our leadership, not the unelected elite class in the back of palace halls. That's old world Europe, not the United States. That's why I'm making a pledge today that I will withdraw. I pledge to withdraw from the Colorado GOP primary ballot unless and until Trump's name is restored. And I demand that Ron DeSantis and Chris Christie and Nikki Haley do the same thing, or else these Republicans are simply complicit in this unconstitutional attack on the way we conduct our constitutional republic. I refuse to be complicit in that. I think what they're doing is wrong. And I think it's up to Republicans to step up and stand up with a spine for our country's future. That's really what's at stake, whether we, the people, actually have a say in deciding who leads this country. Yes, it would be easier for other Republicans like me who are running in this race to say, hey, if Trump is sidelined, there's our opportunity. No doubt other candidates are probably privately celebrating with their corporate sponsors. That's not the right thing to do. I think the most useful thing that every GOP candidate can do right now is to join me in that pledge. I'll say that I will withdraw from that Colorado GOP primary ballot until Trump's name is restored. This belongs to the people, not to the unelected Democratic cabal of judges in Colorado or any other state. And I demand that Ron DeSantis and Nikki Haley and Chris Christie do the same thing, or else they're complicit in what this security state is trying to do to shut down Trump. I stand by that, and I expect them to do the right thing.
All right. And then apparently Chris Christie agrees and is like he doesn't agree with this either. So I don't know where that tweet is, but I think I saw it where he was like, yeah, this isn't right. He should be allowed to be on. People should be allowed to vote for him if they want to, etc. Sorry. Like I said, guys, I'm really exhausted here. Like I'm dying. And then the Colorado Party commented, says you won't have to because we will withdraw from the primary as a party and convert to a pure caucus system if this is allowed to stand. I have no idea what that means, honestly. I really don't. But it's good to see that there's a lot of people who are against this and are trying to stand up for it. Now, to be fair, I think what this is it prevents him from being chosen as the primary I don't know. Actually, I'm not going to try and speculate. I'm too tired to try and speculate, honestly. This is going to be a terrible show. I'm really tired, so I'm really sorry. Now, look, I like Vivek and everything. I think it's he's doing he's doing the right thing here and saying we'll draw my name. But let's be honest, he's really behind in the polls, so it's not like he's really giving up that much. Let's to be honest, he's not really getting like Vivek's definitely not going to be a candidate. But yeah. Now it's interesting this happens after a couple of recent polls lately is showing that young people are abandoning Biden. He's hitting low approval ratings in young people. Apparently, former President Trump is leading Biden among young voters by 13-point margin, and that's according to a recent Fox News poll. So just after this poll comes out, all of a sudden Trump gets disqualified from the candidacy by in Colorado. It's just interesting to see how that happens. Again, I just don't think that a state would be able to do that. This is a federal election, and you shouldn't be able to interfere with a federal election like that. And that's just my opinion. So yeah. So it's just an odd situation. It sets a very it will set a very bad precedent if we allow this to go on. Um, just the fact that a state could disqualify without actually having it's just a bad precedent. If you watch again, go check out Ricada Law's channel. He does a great analysis of this. I'm just way too tired, honestly. Now, last thing on Trump. This is just some random thing I saw, which was hilarious. So Trump did the UFC thing, of course, and of course he got distracted by the bikini-clad ring girl, and the internet, went crazy. But it's like, hey, he's looking at an legal woman instead of a kid, like some sniffing guy who sniffs him. So there we go. All right. Another thing that's going on is federal judge Loretta Preska is ruled that has just made a ruling that will unseal secret court documents that name over 170 people. I think it's 177 in total. People who were involved with Jeffrey Epstein. I think this relates to Epstein's Island. So that's great. That's great news. I don't know why it took so long for this to happen, but at least it's finally happening. All right. This is the last thing we're doing. Like I said, I'm super tired. So this is a really bad video, and I should just cancel any video whenever I work late because I don't have the energy to do it. So I'm sure everyone here has heard by now the guy who had sex in the Senate hearing, the Senate room, and and filmed it for some fucking reason. So he made this tweet, or yeah. This has been a difficult time for me as I have been attacked for who I love to pursue a political agenda. While some of my actions past have shown poor judgment, I love my job and never disrespect my workplace. Any attempt to characterize my actions otherwise are fabricated, and I will explore what legal options are available to me in these matters. As for the accusations regarding Congressman Max Miller, I've never seen the congressman and had no opportunity or cause to yell or confront him. Look, Aiden, I'm not even going to try your last name. No one gives a fuck that you're fucking a dude. Like, we really don't care. It's just the fact that you're fucking a dude in a Senate room and then filming it and then posting it online. That's people's issues here. It has nothing to do with the fact that you're gay. No one cares, dude. 2023, we don't care. Okay. Poor judgment? No, it's some terrible judgment. You love your job, apparently not that much, and say would never disrespect my workplace. You kind of did when you had sex and then posted it online. Like, it's just a fucking idiot who films themselves having sex at work and then posts it online. I don't get it. All right, that's all I got for you guys today. I know this was a really short video. I didn't really come with a lot of interesting things to say. I'm just tired. I need to start just not doing shows when I work late because I never have the energy to do it regardless of what I do. All right, I hope you guys have a good day. Don't judge me on this video. Go ahead and just move past it. It's okay if you do. I'm gonna go upstairs and go to bed. I'm tired. I hope you have a good day. Peace out. See you later.